Feels like only yesterday since we walked down the aisle. I wake up to your morning face and find a reason to smile. Thank you for the simple meals and the way you hold my hand through the highs and through the lows. You're the best thing in this land. Today is just for you and me. I've planned it all with care. The roses that you love the most, and candlelight everywhere. I wrote a card with shaking hands to tell you how I feel. After 3 to 5 days, our dream is finally real. A whole year has gone by so fast, but our love is fresh and new. I'm so glad I said I do, to spend my life with you. Till our silver hair will shine. The world outside is full of storms, but home is where you stay. 1 year down and many more to love you every single day. Happy first anniversary, my dear wife, I love you so.
Happy 5th anniversary, my darling, my life. 5 years of being your husband, wife. Our wood wedding anniversary, a forest of grace, a love that is solid in this sacred place. The roots have gone deep through the dirt and the rain. Happy 5 years and 1,000 again. 5 rings on the tree, 5 years in our home. From the very first seed that the two of us sowed, it's no longer just paper or a dream in the air. It's the grain of the wood, it's the life that we share. We built a foundation that's sturdy and true. Every branch on this tree leads me straight back to you. The storm clouds may It's the shelter we find when the world is at our feet. 5 years of timber, 5 years of soul. You're the part of my spirit that makes me feel whole. Happy 5th anniversary, my darling, my life. 5 years of being your husband, wife. Our wood wedding anniversary, a forest of grace, a love that is solid in this sacred place. The roots have gone deep through the dirt and the rain. Happy 5 years and 1,000 again. 5 years strong, deeply rooted, forever growing with you. Happy 10th anniversary, our decade of gold. The story of a young love that's starting to unfold. 10 years of building, watching our garden grow, seeing our children's faces in the firelight's glow. Thank you for the home, for the life we made so sweet. 10 years together and our circle is complete. I look at the height marks drawn against the wall. How did they get so big? They used to be so small. From the first sleepless nights to the school gates today, we've been there together every step of the way. I see a piece of you in everything they do, the way they laugh at shadows, the way they count like you. The house is never quiet, there's toys upon the floor, but I've never loved this messy life anymore. They say tin is humble, it's a metal that won't rust, just like the simple beauty of our everyday trust. It's in the lunches we pack, the kisses at the door. It's knowing that I found what I was looking for. We're the team that holds it all, the anger and the sail, a love that's been tested, a love that won't fail. To see you as a mother, it's a gift I don't deserve. The most beautiful calling that we've had the chance to serve. 10 years of I love you, whispered in the hall. 10 years of being there to catch them when they fall. Our foundation is solid, our roof is made of grace. There's no place on earth like this sacred little space. Happy 10th anniversary, our decade of gold. Happy 15th anniversary, my truest friend, my soulmate, my anchor until the very end. Our crystal anniversary, so clear and so bright, a celebration of 15 years of holding on tight. Thank you for being the one who truly knows me. In this crystal light, you're all I ever wanna see. 15 years of shadows, 15 years of sun, and I do it all over. You're still the only one. We've moved past the riddles, we've outgrown the games. Now we just whisper each other's secret names. You know the words I'm thinking before I even speak. You're the strength that I find whenever I am weak. It's a rare kind of magic, a transparency so rare, knowing I can be me because you're always there. They say crystal is fragile, but they've got it all wrong. It's been tempered by fire, it's what makes us so strong. We've built our own language, a code of our own, a quiet understanding that we finally outgrown. The need for the noise and the world's heavy stare, just to look from across the room. And I know that you care. You're the keeper of my secrets, the witness to my life, my beautiful tricky, my heart's eternal life. It's more than a marriage, it's a meeting of minds, the kind of devotion that few people find. 15 years of I've got you through thick and through thin. I choose you 1,000 times, and I choose you again. Happy 15th anniversary, my truest friend, my soulmate, my anchor until the very end. Our crystal anniversary, so clear and so bright, a celebration of 15 years of holding on tight. Thank you for being the one who truly knows me in this crystal light. You're all I ever wanna see. 15 years of clarity, my mirror, my best friend, still us, crystal clear. Happy 25th anniversary, my love, to a quarter century of us, written in the stars. Our silver wedding day is finally here, a toast to the joy and the home we've built so dear. Through the highs and lows, we found our way. Happy anniversary on this beautiful silver day. still remember the scent of the rain on that first July. Two nervous kids with a dream and a clear blue sky. We started with nothing but a kettle and a shed old chair, but we turned four walls into a sanctuary of prayer. Do you remember the nights we stayed up just to talk, learning to run before we even knew how to walk? Every floorboard in this house knows the sound of our feet and the way you still make my life feel complete. There are lines around our eyes now, like maps of where we've been, through the seasons of struggle and the quiet winds we've seen. I see you in our children's smiles, in the way they stand so tall. You were the steady hand that caught us whenever we'd fall. It wasn't always easy, the world is a heavy place, but I always found my home in the light of your face. From the first gray hair to the laughter through the tears, you're still the only soul I've wanted for all these years. Silver isn't just a color, it's a fire that's been refined. It's the strength of a promise that two hearts have signed. We're not just older, we're deeper, we're more than we were. A love that is steady, a love that is pure. Happy 25th anniversary, my love, to a quarter century of us, written in the stars. A silver wedding day is finally here, a toast to the joy and the home we built so dear. Through the highs and lows, we found our way. Happy anniversary on this beautiful silver day. 25 years down and a lifetime still to go. Still you, always you.
Happy 30th anniversary, my soul's delight. 3 decades of holding on through the dark and through the light. Our proud wedding day, a treasure found in the deep. A promise from long ago that we've both grown to keep. You're the shimmer in my morning, the grace in my stride. Happy anniversary to the pearl we've grown inside. Yeah. Yeah. 30 years, it sounds like a lifetime on the tongue, but it feels like a heartbeat since we were reckless and young. We've learned that a home isn't built on a hill or a stone, but on the quiet I'm sorry's and the seeds that we've sown, like a grain of sand that found its way into the shell. We took the friction of life and wore it so well. Layer by layer, year after year, we turned every struggle into something crystal clear. The kids are all grown, the house has its quiet hours now, but I still see the girl who took that sacred vow. It's not the grand gestures that define who we are, it's the coffee you brew and the way you're my North Star. Your love is a luster that time cannot fade, the most beautiful thing that the two of us made. We don't need the diamonds, we don't need the gold, just this hand that I'm holding as we're growing old. They say pearls are rare, but they're born from the sea, just like the peace you brought home to me. No storm could break us, no tide could pull us apart. You're the soft glowing center of my aging heart. Happy 30th anniversary, my soul's delight. 3 decades of holding long through the dark and through the light. Our wedding day, a treasure found in the deep, a promise from long ago that we've both grown to keep. You're the shimmer in my morning, the grace in my stride. Happy anniversary to the pearl we've grown inside. 30 years of grace, a masterpiece in the making, still my treasure, still my pearl.
Happy 50th anniversary, my heart's eternal goal. A story of a lifetime, the greatest ever told. Our golden wedding anniversary, 50 years in the sun, a half century of walking until we became one. From the first breath of spring to the winter's soft glow, you're the only treasure I have ever needed to know. "50 years, 5 decades of holding your hand, through the changing of seasons and the shifting of sand. The world has grown faster, the faces have changed, but the love in your eyes has stayed prearranged. We've built a cathedral from the days and the nights, from the small quiet moments to the grandest of heights. I look at our children and the children they've grown, and I see the harvest of the seeds we once sowed. Silver has turned into gold on our the heat of the flame, until all that is left is the soul and the name. We've been through the furnace, we've stood through the cold, and we've come out together as pure as the gold. Happy 50th anniversary, my heart's eternal gold, a story of a lifetime, the greatest ever told. Our golden wedding anniversary, 50 years in the sun, a half century of walking until we became one. From the first breath of spring to the winter's soft glow, you're the only treasure I have ever needed to know. 50 years of grace, my legend, my life, still the one, always gold.
Happy 60th anniversary, my diamond, my soul. 60 years of a love that has made me feel whole. Our diamond wedding anniversary, a brilliant, so rare, a light that the world stops to witness and share. Stronger than time and deeper than the sea. Happy 60 years of you loving me. We've lived through the decades, we've seen empires fall, but the love in this house stood the tallest of all. From the black and white photos to the world we see now, we've never once wavered on that first sacred vow. 60 years of memories, like stars in the night. We turned every pressure into unbreakable light. Your hand in my hand, it's the only map I need. A life sown in kindness, now a forest from a seed. They say diamonds are forever, and now I know why. It's the way that you look at me with that spark in your eye. We've outlasted the storms, we've outshined the pain. We found the sweet music in the sound of the rain. You are my witness, my anchor, my home. In a world full of shadows, I've never felt alone. Our hair may be white and our steps may be slow, but our spirits are dancing in the diamond bright glow. Carbon and coal turn to beauty and grace. Through the fire of life in our private space, nothing can break what the heavens have bound. On this diamond day, look at the treasure we found. Happy 60th anniversary, my diamond, my soul. 60 years of a love that has made me feel whole. Our diamond wedding anniversary, a brilliance so rare, a light that the world stops to witness and share. Stronger than time and deeper than the sea. Happy 60 years of you loving me.